eyes now. I want you to do your power breaths. Get the energy, feel the calmness, feel the healing just from breathing properly. Long inhalation, hold, exhale slowly with a hold. Inhale slowly, hold, exhale gently, hold. Do a couple more times on your own. Make sure you feel the calming effect of your breathing. If not, you're not breathing deep enough or slow enough. Now, this is not the time to ask questions. We'll just close the eyes. I'll give you a chance to ask questions after. Just close your eyes. Now I want you to activate your heart while you're breathing in and breathing out. Be aware of the center of your chest. Be aware of your heart center. Activate your heart so it's easy to forgive and to ask for forgiveness, as well as to project love and gratitude. Feel the love in your heart as you breathe in and breathe out. I want you to think of something you love, something that made you happy in your childhood, something that makes your heart swell or expand. Just thinking about it. It could be your pet, your beloved dog or cat, or milestone in your life that makes your heart sing or smile. Think of those happy moments in your life. Maybe you had your first baby, if you're a mom already, or your wedding day, whatever brings you joy, or attending pranic healing courses, arhatic retreats. Or when you're so in love, when you were dating, what moments could you remember that makes you smile? You can't help but smile. It's bringing you memories of joy when life was so good. Okay. Now I want you to be aware of your crown, the top of your head, the crown center. Inhale and exhale, being aware of your crown. And we shall pray to the divine God, divine Father, divine Mother, and invoke for my spiritual teacher, Master Chokuksuya, and his teacher, Lord Mahagujumiling, and all the great teachers, great messages of God, to all the spiritual helpers, to all the saints, to all the archangels, to all the holy angels, especially to the angels of love, angels of forgiveness, angels of gratitude, to the angels of families, relationships, harmony, peace, and understanding, to the angels of spirituality and prosperity, to the angels of protection, and all the invisible helpers, to my soul, to my heart soul, to my divine spark, we humbly invoke for a divine presence as we forgive our father-in-law, adoptive father, specify which ones. Each one is a different case, but definitely your father should be there. Invoke for divine blessings as we do the forgiveness and gratitude to our father, to our beloved father. Whether you didn't like them when you were growing up or up until now, nothing wrong with saying to our beloved father. Okay? Thank you for your great, great blessings. Thank you. Now I want you to see your father sitting on a chair, not across you, but diagonally across you to your right side. We'll start with him before the father, adoptive father, or the stepfather. Okay? I want you to say everything you want to say, things you've been wanting to say, things you've kept inside of you since you were little up until this moment. All your heartaches, all your resentments, all the feelings of abandonment, feeling unloved, feeling abused, feeling like a victim, everything. I want you to express to your father how you felt, all your grievances, all the, what you say, ill feelings, all the judgments that you had made. If you love your father at the time when he was not so nice to you, okay, just express, don't bottle it up. Express everything you've been meaning to say, you've been wanting to say to your own father, to your father first, okay? I'll be quiet. Feel free to express, not verbally, but mentally. And from your heart, of course. Try to think of what occasions you felt abused, used, violent to you, father was violent to you, verbally or physically or sexually. The time you even hate was there, not just anger. You were so feeling distraught. Express it. Now's the time to release, to let go of this. Dad, Papa, Daddy, you did this, and I was young and helpless, and you were doing this to me. I couldn't do anything. I hated you for that. I felt so small. I felt so unloved and rejected. Up until now, I kept it with me for so many years. So just express, okay? Okay, now to your left is your adoptive father or stepfather. Okay, if you have no stepfather or no, could be father-in-law if you're not married yet, you have no father. Any other man in your family that needs to be forgiven because you still have grudges or resentments. I would like you to look on your left side and as if your the other father image in your life is there, whether they're still alive or already in heaven, you can talk to them. Now, for those who don't have any stepdad, any adoptive father, any other man that upset you when you were growing up, you can continue talking to your father. Okay, for the rest, talk to the other father in your life. Okay, it's now time to forgive your father. Let's go back to your father. Be aware already that your father had done this to you. You felt small, you felt beaten up, you felt invisible, you felt rejected and loved, whatever feeling you had. Your father was never there. You felt neglected. Your father was never there. Raised by a single mom. This is the time to say, I forgive you. I know you have your reasons why you left my mom. I know you had reasons why you did not take the responsibility of taking care of me. I don't know your reason, but I understand you did it for the best in your scenario, for the best solution for you, for your life, for whatever's happening to you. Although I don't quite understand what the reason was, and I don't quite understand what your situation was. I understand, I accept, I forgive you. Okay? Now's the time to say, I forgive you, Dad, for neglecting me. I forgive you, Dad, for abandoning me. I forgive you, Dad, for physically or sexually or verbally abusing me and my mother. I forgive you, Dad. Okay? Now I want you to speak from your heart and really pour out the forgiveness that we need to do. Dad, you're such a good guy, but you don't know discernment. You allow yourself to be fooled by so many people. I know you're not as strong as you should be, as I would like you to be. I forgive you. Your only fault is being too nice. And sometimes also, you're nice to me, and sometimes not so nice also. But that's you, Dad. I chose you. I chose you to be my dad. I forgive you for all your shortcomings, for all your weaknesses, for all the mistakes, for all the abuses that I suffered in this family because of you. I forgive you. I truly do. I was selfish in the beginning, was just looking at me. I'm the hurt. I'm the victim. I'm the abused. I'm the neglected one, not knowing that you yourself was suffering. That's why you couldn't give me the love that I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for being so demanding when you don't have it. You couldn't give it to me. Now I understand how life works. You never had happiness, so you did not make the family happy. You were even abusing my mom. You were even doing this and whatever your dad was doing. So now I understand that you yourself was suffering from some emotional stuff, and I was expecting you to give it to me, not knowing you also have your own problems. I'm sorry for judging you, Dad. I'm sorry for pushing you in my life. I'm sorry for having this remorse for so many years, thinking I was the only victim, not knowing you also had suffered. Inhale and exhale and keep on saying, I forgive you. I truly do. And I want to ask forgiveness from you as well. Please forgive me for being a brat, for being not the ideal daughter, son that you expect from me. Maybe you were tough because I was stubborn. Maybe you did this because I was also a strong willed kid. Whatever I've done, please forgive me. Please forgive me, Dad. And if they're already in heaven, in the inner world, say wherever you may be, Dad, may you rest in peace. May you be continuously grow spiritually. I want to let you know that wherever you are, I forgive you and I release you. I let go of all this pain and remorse and resentments towards you. Now I want you to say, I love you, Dad, even though you haven't seen your dad. You know you have a dad. Say, I love you, Dad. I love you, Papa, Daddy, Father, whatever you call them. Papi, some people call them Dad, Papi. I love you. Express your love. I love you. If they had left already the body, I wish you could be here again so we can redo, start from press the button to restart. But I know it's too late. But I know also that you hear me. So I want to let you know that I had forgiven you, and and I hope you had forgiven me as well. And I want to let you know how much I love you. Just express your emotions. I love you, Dad. I love you. I love you. I love you. May God bless you wherever you are. Maybe your parents are divorced and you don't know where he is right now. Or maybe you never saw your dad. You don't know. Maybe he had passed on. Say, I love you wherever you are. May God bless you. May the angels of forgiveness bless you. May the angels of love bless you. May the angels of peace, of spirituality, of joy bless you. Continually bless you. I love you. I love you. And I thank you. Feel that expansion of the heart from a truly forgiving heart, understanding heart, and loving heart, a grateful heart. Now, for those of adoptive father or stepfather, you can do the same now to the other side, to the left side. And for those who don't have any of those, you can continue talking to your father from the happy part of your childhood, not the aggrieved part, not the abused part, the happy child. Daddy, I love you, Daddy. Sometimes there are times that our parents are are very strict with us, but there's sometimes there are loving moments. Remember those moments when they were loving to you, when they bought you a beautiful dress, when they bought you a beautiful doll, a toy, and just talk to them like casually. Say, remember Dad when you gave me the first watch, when you bought me my first shoes, when you brought me to this department store, when you brought me to Disneyland. I want you to talk to your dad, even though they're still alive or pass on. Continually continuously share your joys as you remember the happy moments with your dad. Okay, and then those who are forgiving the stepdad, adopted dad, continue asking for forgiveness and forgiving them and loving them. Okay, exactly what we did to the dad, do it to your adoptive father. And for those who don't have, continue telling a story of those happy times together. I want you to recall those happy moments with your dad. Surely there is. Or maybe your type who was sexually abused by your father is so angry, and then you had forgiven and you have a good relationship now with your dad. Savor that happy moments. Just feel free to say whatever will lessen the load in your solar plexus and change the outlook. You're not the abused kid. You're not the neglected kid. You're just the child of someone who's busy making money to raise the family. You're just a child of an unwed parent. That doesn't mean he neglected. It's just between the love affair between your parents, nothing to do with you. So you're not abandoned. It's not your fault. Just look at another story in your mind, change the story in your mind that you are loved by your father, by your father was praying for you, saying sorry also on the other side, already realized that he had done a huge mistake when he did this to you when you were young. Look at the other side. And your father had changed already, and your father is too old already for you to be even angry, or your father had already gone to the inner world for you to continue being resentful. Increase or expand your heart to understand the whole situation even more so you can neutralize this, let go of this weight of being upset, being angry at your dad. Again, nobody's perfect. As we are not perfect, you cannot expect them to be perfect as well. They have their own shortcomings, as we have our own shortcomings as well. So, who are we to judge? Who are we to label them as bad? They're just also learning about life. They also have their own lessons that they haven't learned. As you also have lessons you haven't learned. To give justice to everybody, to be fair to everybody. Let's look at the bigger picture. Okay? Now we'll close up. I want you to direct the acknowledgement to all the fathers or father figures in your life, whoever you've had forgiven the years. Say to all of you, I thank you for the opportunity to be able to express my emotions to you without being judged, without being answered back. Thank you for allowing me to be free to express how I felt for so many years that I've kept. I'm able to release it, to say it to you. I thank you for the opportunity for listening. Thank you for listening to everything that I had said. And again, thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for loving me as well. I know you love me also, Dad. You just have a different way of showing your love to me. I know you love me. And thank you for being my dad. Thank you for being there for me. Even though it's not so often I see you, you were there. I have someone I could call my dad or my father. Thank you for bringing me to this world and working so hard to raise me, to provide for me and my mom and our family. Thank you to you, my beloved daddy, beloved father, beloved papi, papa. From my heart to your heart, I send you my love and my gratitude. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. About 2 more times or 3 more times until you settle yourself.